Hey guys, I hope you read the title of this correctly. It's Teenage Brain on Crap, CRAP, not Teenage Brain on Crack. I was walking up to the post office today, and it was at the same time that the teenagers were getting out of school not out of school, but where it was lunchtime. They were walking back from the gas station. Most of them in their hands had pop, monster drinks, chips, candy. A couple of them had a couple pieces of pizza. And that's what they were having for their lunch. Do you see a problem with that? Well, I do, and I'll tell you why. And I get it. I was a teenager once. I had teenagers. Lots of times, teenagers get up in the morning and they're in a hurry. They don't even get breakfast. So their brain is already starving. It's already hungry. And did you know that when you utilize your brain for learning, thinking, it depletes your brain of glutamine and glucose. Puts you in that hyperglycemic state where your brain is kind of feels can't focus, puts you in an irrational, irritable state. And those are not the states that we want our teenagers in, especially when they're supposed to be learning. But that's what's happening when they go to school and they have not eaten. Then they get to school and they're expected to sit in their classes for a few hours before it's lunchtime. And then for lunch, they go and get those big gulps, like I said, monster drinks, chips, things like that, which are sugar and lots of carbs. And why are they drawn to those? Because their brain is hungry. And their brain says, I want something, I want it now, and I want what's going to give me what I want the fastest, which is sugar, caffeine, starches. Because their brains aren't thinking. They're not able to think without having something on their brain. That makes it really difficult. Well, there is an answer, guys. There are a couple tips I'd like to give you that can help you, at least help them get through the school day with their brain being fed so that they can think clearly, which will make it better for them when it comes to, I don't know if you can hear, those are some loud planes right now. Anyway, so they can think clearer. They can have better relationships with their friends because their brain is thinking. They're not irrational. And they can feel better. And I also get it. It's hard to tell your teenagers what to do because don't tell them, but I know they think they know everything, right? So it makes it very difficult because when you tell them what not to do, they're going to do it. When you tell them to do something, they're not. Here's a couple tips that you can do. In the morning before they go to school, have them have a smoothie. My favorite one is I take frozen fruit, some frozen veggies. I add some protein, some avocado oil, and some fiber. Some water, maybe a little bit of juice, and mix it together. That's a full breakfast. And if they're not going to do that, then get them some fruit juice, get a protein that they like, put it in a shaker bottle, and send them off with this. Just really quickly, mix it together, drink it. Get them a protein bar or something like that. There's lots of great protein bars. Have them put some nuts, almonds, cashews, something that can sustain them a little bit better than either nothing or just straight sugar. Now, it's going to be kind of hard to get them to not have the chips and the sugar. Whoops, where'd you go? It's kind of hard to get them to stop and not have those. So if you tell them no, they can't have it, they're going to want more, right? But what if you could get them to add these other things in and just have that for them also? So, you know, you could have them take a Premier Protein and put it in their backpack, drink it at lunchtime, and then have the chips and the pop, whatever, right? Or do the same thing. Have them take a shake of water, put some protein in it, and have them put something in there to mix with it. Fruit juice or even just water. And then have the pop and the chips. It would help them. Those are a couple things. Have them put a protein bar in their bag. And then the other tip is glutamine. Glutamine feeds every cell of your body. It is also a brain cell food. It also helps keep your blood sugar level. So if you can get them to take a couple of them in the morning and then have them open up the capsule and put some in their water so that so it's feeding their brain throughout their day as they're sipping on the water. Huge difference. Going to make a huge, huge difference for them. Going to keep their brain so they can think clearly. Keep them out of that hypoglycemic state where it causes their brain to go, I need something now, right? You're starving me. And your blood sugar drops and it puts off some adrenaline, which has you crave something that will make it feel better quickly. Like I said, sugar or starches, caffeine. And then it causes your blood sugar to skyrocket. And then it puts off too much insulin and causes you to crash. So you spike, crash, spike, crash, spike, crash. So we got these teenagers at our school who already don't think super clearly because they're teenagers. And we're expecting them to learn when their brain is being starved. Just a couple tips. Hope that helps you out. I'm Shelly Jo with Shelly Jo Hypnoaminos, also known as Amino Acid Lady. And you know that glutamine. You can go to Hypnoaminos and you'll find it. It's amazing. I use it. It makes a huge difference when I'm working on a computer. And also my brain feels foggy. I feel irritable and I'm not wanting the sugar. There you go. There's your Monday Minutes. Make it a marvelous day and a marvelous week. Keep smiling. See ya. Love you. Bye.